Hello, Mystic Travelers. Welcome back to the Mystic's Mirror. I'm Jazz, and this is the Alchemist Mirror series. I just started it. It's shorter dives. My other series, which is the deep dives, are kind of 40-45 minutes. This will be 5 to 15 minutes. And this is where we're going to reflect on the raw material of your day and refine it into gold. We're going to transmute it, okay? Please like and subscribe so that you can join this daily ritual to kind of set you up for success every day. Okay. My readings are about deep inner work. Now, let's get started. As always, I would love to hear from you down in the comments. All right. We're going to start with this. This is the Rumi Tarot. As anyone knows who's watched my other videos, I'm a huge fan of Sufi poetry. Hafez, Shams Tabriz, Rumi, very inspirational. So, what is the mirror reflecting today? Passion for purpose. Oh, wow. Isn't that beautiful? It's like she's pulled into it. She's pulled into her purpose. This reminds me of flow. When you're doing something you really love, you get into flow and you don't even have to try, right? It just happens naturally. All right. What is emerging from the shadow? So this would be, what is your challenge? What do you need to transmute? We got this card the other day, didn't we? I guess it was the other week now in one of the longer readings. You feel like sometimes you might be gambling with your life, right? That you feel like whatever decision you make might be the wrong decision. And it can be so easy to get weighed down, to get scared, to take chances. We all know life is calculated risk, right? So this is what you need to transmute, this fear, right? You need to find your purpose, your passion. You might already know what it is, but how can you implement it into your life? You know, part of that to me is always saying, what am I doing with my purpose that's making it me be inauthentic with it? For example, with my YouTube channel, I decided when I was going to do it that if monetization came along, it would be fine. But I will stay true to the vision no matter what, because I don't want to pollute the authenticity of any of the messages, right? So what is crystallizing into reality for you? We're moving. The mirror wants you to focus on passion for purpose. Your shadow, the thing that you're scared of, is that you're of taking risks and taking a gamble, right? Now, what is crystallizing into reality? Owl, advice from a wise person. You know, that wise person could be someone externally, but what about you and your own intuition? Have you been practicing using it? I feel like we're taught that intuition doesn't work, that intuition isn't real. And so we learn to not trust ourselves and we look for external validation. We look for external answers. But you know what? Find your own inner wise person. You have in you. It's good to look outwards for teachers and stuff, but you don't want to just take what other people say, not even me, as fact. You need to explore it. You need to run it through your own system. You need to train your own system to trust your intuition. One of the things I always say is that, like, you need to move from impulsiveness to intuition, and that's a journey. But when you do that, when you trust your intuition, you know, you have to separate that from your fears, right? Because sometimes you're like, oh, I have a bad feeling about something. It might just be subconscious programmings or fears, but you've got to learn discernment, right? Your passion is waiting for you. Your purpose is waiting for you. You might know what it is already. You might not. But if you don't take the chance on exploring it and getting into flow, how will you know? Look at the card that literally just jumped out. This card is your what action will help you refine this lead into gold. So how can you overcome these fears to get into flow, to get into passion, right? You have to go through the fears. You have to go through the risks. Remember, calculated risks. And I'm not talking about doing anything dangerous. Please don't. I'm talking about like, oh, I'm too scared to put my music on YouTube or something. Because remember, it's for you. If other people, you are allowed to take up space, right? This space is for everybody. Now, are my tarot readings for everybody? No. Will your music be for everybody? No. But there are people out there it's going to resonate with, even if it's 5 people. You changed 5 people's lives, right? You inspired 5 people. So, oh my God. Oh, I didn't realize 2 cards popped out. Okay. So look at this. Look at this. You can't make this up, right? So the devil energy is that you can sometimes get trapped in your own mind. This person is here blocked in under the devil, yet the key is hanging right there. They could just pick it up and get out anytime they want, but they look so distressed, balled up. This is the Shadowscapes Tarot, by the way. But this is you. Once again, like the Passion for Purpose, this Star card, she's moving with grace. She doesn't even have to look where she's going. She is in peace. She is in quiet. She is in flow. I love this particular deck because it's so vibrant, so beautiful, so peaceful. And that's what your soul is longing for. But it's so easy to get trapped in this kind of energy, right? Yeah. Okay, well, that is your daily dose of inner alchemy, a tiny one. If you want to explore the deep dive, go to that. I also have like 30-second to 1-minute mini whimsies. So those are little self-care things you can do every day. And that just takes a few minutes at most. And random acts of kindness, because a lot of times if you can spread kindness to others, then you start feeling better yourself. So please leave a message below if you have one, and I will talk to you tomorrow.